Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have a very chill, kind of laid back, just painting my nails, and we're gonna chat and catch up because it's been a while and I feel like I haven't painted my nails in a while, which feels kind of crazy, but that's why they're so short because they keep breaking. So this one's really short. Both my pinkies, I don't know, I jammed them both at the same time. So I have to go to a wedding tomorrow, so I figured I would use it as an excuse to paint my nails and, we can just hang out. I figured why not film the process? So the theme, not the theme, the dress code is it garden formal? I keep wanting to call it garden party for some reason. And I've Googled it about 60 times, still have no idea what it means. So I'm gonna do my nails kind of like floral fauna-y. So I have a vision. We'll see if that comes to fruition, but we're going to use our tried and true Orly. This is a fave. It is Elysian Fields. And then I couldn't find the white stamp. I had a kind of off-white stamping polish I want to use, but my drawers are causing me so much stress right now. They are a mess. So we're going to use this Orly Ce N'est Pas Blanc, which actually is from the same collection. So that works. I did test it on the mat over here and it does show up pretty well. And so I think that that'll be okay. I have some stickers. These are from Deco Miami, and I figured I would use some of these gold leaf and these frond looking things, accents. And then, oh my gosh, there's these little beetles with some gold on them. So I'm going to use some of those on some of the nails. And then I chose a stamping plate. This is Maniology MXM005, apparently. That's what it says. And it's just a lot of florals and leaves. And I know it's more jungly than anything, but I figure I will paint my nails green, stamp white, add some gold sticker accents, and then I'm just going to top the whole thing. Actually, before I add the gold sticker accents, I think I'll use this over the top of everything. And it's kind of I tested that too, and I feel like dead on, it's a very subtle shimmer, and then from an angle, it's a little bit more powerful. So I thought that would be fun. And this one is Unicorn by Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. And then I have a water-based top coat and then a regular top coat that I'm going to put on too, but who knows if you guys will see that part. So I figured, why don't we just chat a little bit while I paint my nails and kind of catch you up on everything that's been going on in my life and all that. So I'll be talking about just I don't know, general health, some wedding stuff. I have some stuff I want to bounce, some ideas I want to bounce off of you guys. And then a couple exciting summer plans that I have. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, stick around. I really like videos like this because it really serves my parasocial soul. When I'm not doing much of anything, I like to turn stuff like this on, and it kind of feels like you're hanging out with somebody. So if you want to paint your nails right along with me, that would be fun. And then it'll be we're two besties painting our nails together, and I'm bogarting the entire conversation like a rude person. Also, just in case you guys were wondering, this is the Orly Bonder base. This is the main base coat that I like to use. I don't know, I just found one and I stuck with it, and I bought an 8-ounce bottle of it, and it has served me well. So I guess we'll start with what feels like the elephant in the room to me, and it is Hillary, you haven't really been posting much lately. And yeah, I think I did mention in a previous video that I was just not feeling right. I wasn't really feeling like myself. I was tired all the time, and I was like, well, I will wait and see, because I knew I had a doctor's appointment coming up, and they ran some blood tests, and I, lo and behold, had a pretty intense vitamin D deficiency, and that would explain why I was tired all the time and lethargic and didn't want to move or do anything, and nothing made me happy anymore, and all that cool stuff. So I ended up getting prescribed horse pill size vitamin D, and I take that once a week, and so far it's I feel like I'm on the upswing. So aside from that though, like health has been good. It's just like that. This has happened to me once before, and I think it's pretty common in like places like the Midwest and probably Oregon and stuff like that, where it's just like the sun just doesn't exist for like 70% of the year. So I think that I'm probably going to get a vitamin D lamp next year and or like this coming winter. Hopefully that'll resolve these issues cuz man, when you have no energy from lack of vitamin D, you have no energy. So my content, all that to say really that my content should be back at a regular pace. I've been getting back into the swing of actually, filming and editing and all that. You will be seeing a buttload of the D-Stash diaries, just like one a week until it's done because I just want to get that done and get my drawers back in order because having my drawers so out of order has really made the whole like painting my nails not appealing because it's just like okay, I was looking for a specific stamping polish so that I could do this manicure and like do this video. I can't find it like because I shoved all my stamping polishes in any drawers that they would fit in for now. And so now I don't know where it is and it was just like this really nice off-white that would have been perfect. And so then I was like, great, now I got to figure out if I have a white that's opaque enough to like even stamp with, and luckily that Orly did work, at least on the matte, so we'll see how it does on the nail. It, in theory, shouldn't be too different, right? I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of going to be my focus is just getting that D-Stash done so that we can, do other stuff. And I haven't actually bought nail polish since I think February, which feels really weird to me. I got a little PR. I got some PR from Orly, which I posted that video. But, I haven't been buying polish. I will be buying polish at PVE. But I just, because I haven't really been buying polish, it makes it hard to do like swatch and review type content, which I don't think people are like only here for swatch and review stuff. They want other stuff too. I'll clean that up. Don't worry. I'll do it later though. But yeah, so I don't know. My brain's running dry. I feel like creatively my brain has just kind of run dry. And that's difficult for me because it's like the first 3 years I was doing YouTube, I feel like I was always having new video ideas, everything, like I felt like I could, oh, that flooded. I could be like super creative, and like lately I just can't think of any good video ideas unless it's like a swatch and review, and I don't want to, and like doing hauls, which I'm not doing right now because I'm not buying polish really, or doing like what I wore in the month, but I haven't really been wearing a ton of polish because like I said, my drawers are a mess and I just don't feel motivated. So it's like I need to just sort that out. But I don't want to be the type of YouTuber that like you can always expect I do this video and that video. Like I like having varied content because it's fun for me to film, and I am someone who likes to watch varied content from the people I watch, so I just assume that's what you guys want too. So if you guys have like anything you want to see from me, definitely let me know in the comments because I'm definitely currently open to video ideas. I feel like this looks so much darker on camera than it is. But yeah, I just like my brain's just running dry and I can't think. And I think I can move past it, but it's tough, like being in a creative slump. I guess I could do, I know everybody's gonna be like, do more nail art videos, but I don't know, they're fun to do, but like mentally I have to like psych myself up for them. I'm painting my thumbs off camera because I just don't like contorting my hand onto there. It's too hard. Yeah, so anyways, that's kind of where like the status of all that is. Like I'm not quitting YouTube or anything. Like I just, you ever just kind of like at your job, you ever just kind of feel like, oh, I'm just over it for a while, and then you're like fine again. Like that's where I'm at. I think I'm getting to the I'm fine again portion. Not that this is my job. So anyways, let's talk about the wedding. I'm not wearing my ring because I feel like anybody who like wears rings, do you feel like you have to take them off every time you do anything? I just always constantly am worried I'm gonna like hook it on something. I don't know. So I always take it off whenever I'm doing like anything, which leads me to the fear that I'm gonna like take it off and leave it somewhere. So I'm trying to be really careful about that. But yeah, so wedding planning has been going really, really well. We booked our venue pretty quickly. We booked the first one we toured because uh our venue choices were kind of limited because you know, if you're not like tied down to where you're going to get married, like you can kind of do whatever you want. But Rob attends church, and so we are getting married in his church, and it's not like I can like get married in his church and then have our reception like 4 hours away, you know? So it's like we kind of were stuck in this one specific radius. And so I kind of looked at what was around there. And there was one venue that really stuck out as like being perfect. Well, there was a couple, but because of the amount of guests we were going to have, like only one of the ones that I liked would actually like fit everybody. So I was like, all right, let's prioritize that. Let's tour that one first. And we did. And like my parents came with us, and it was perfect. It was ideal. I think after the wedding, once I get photos back, I'll probably show you guys some photos. Um, but it's like a really, really beautiful, it's like a resort, I guess. But, I mean, it's like called a resort, but I don't see how it's a resort. Maybe it is. I don't really know. And so we got that, and the room we picked is already so beautiful. It'll need minimal decoration, which is nice because the place was expensive. I'm gonna clean these up real quick, but I don't know if you guys remember, I used to have this Twinkled Tea like dappin dish that I used as my acetone dish, and then I dropped it and broke it. And then like a week ago, I got an email from Twinkled Tea, and they were like, "We're having a sale," and so I bought a new one on sale. So I'm gonna clean these up real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here they're all cleaned up. I got a little bit on like the edge of my skin there, but it'll wash off when I take a shower in the morning. So now we're gonna stamp, and when I stamp, I usually lay down like a paper towel before I put down my stamping plate because I just find that it makes the whole process a little bit less messy. But yeah, so I found, like I said, we got our venue, and then very shortly after, sorry, I'm just trying to decide on a design. I'll do my pinky first. We got a photographer, which that was easy because like my grandma knows somebody, and she was like, yeah, here, like use her. And so I checked out her website, and it was pretty good. It was probably cheaper than anything I could find in the Metro Detroit area. She's like located, I think, in like Lansing. So that's kind of far. So we have to pay like a travel fee, but still, even with the travel fee, I think it's going to be cheaper. And then I went dress shopping with my mom and my sister, and I found my dress in like, no joke, 45 minutes. Nobody come for me about how much polish I put on here. I don't care. I am wasteful. I know. Let's see here. Oops, oh, can you guys see that? Hang on a second. Let me see. I turned off the autofocus because I feel like that never works well. I got some on my skin, so like what I usually do is I just take a, what do you call these? A lint roller, and I lint roll it right off my skin, and then we're good. But yeah, I went to this boutique called like Bombshell Bridal, I think. And it is like a plus size bridal boutique. I can't remember if they said they were like the biggest one in Michigan or the biggest one in the US, but either way, they had dresses that fit me right off the rack. Cause like a lot of like your typical like bridal stores, they don't carry my size. It's like you have to order it, or if they do have your size, or in my size, I guess, not your size, but you know what I mean. If they do have my size, it's very, very few dresses. And so I wanted to be able to have like the fun bridal experience. And I didn't want to have to worry about feeling like self-conscious and all that. And so I just Googled like plus size bridal boutique Michigan, and I found out that like, there was one in the Detroit metro area, and that's the one. And so I was like, all right, perfect. I want to do a big stamp on my middle finger, and I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to put that one on my thumb. So I'll do this one on my middle finger. But yeah, I tried on maybe like 5 or 6 dresses. I went in kind of knowing what I wanted. I wanted something that had some semblance of sleeves because I am not a sleeveless girly. I needed something that covered up closer to my neck than not because, like I said, I'm getting married in a church, and like I can't be like breaking their rules. Also, I'm not a girl who loves to have her titties out. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Sorry if your kids are in the room, but that's just them's the facts. Um, let's see. I feel like I can't talk and place a stamp very well. There we go. I love these clear stampers because, like, look at that. Perfect. And then, like, stuff like this, it's not so easy to get off with the what do you call it, the lint roller, but it will be really easy to get off with acetone. I got like the big pieces off with the lint roller, but those stragglers I'll just go in with some acetone before I put stickers on. On my pointer, I wanted to do the Monstera leaf because I'm going to put a gold Monstera leaf to like kind of reflect against it. But yeah, so the dress I ended up picking like was originally I think like $1,500 or something like that, but the design was discontinued, and the only one they had was the one right on the rack, and it was brand new. Like I think she said maybe one other person had tried it on, and I could tell she wasn't lying because it didn't look like it had been used and abused. And it almost fits perfectly. The only adjustment I really need to do is like, that like weird meshy gauze that is on some dresses, that just needs to be taken in a little bit on the chest area to make it fit perfectly, and it'll be like a really minimal operation. But yeah, so because that dress was discontinued, it ended up being like heavily discounted, which was really nice. And you guys, I thought I wanted a big train, but then I tried on like a bunch of dresses with a big train, and I was like sweating because they're just so heavy. I tried on one dress that was 40 pounds. I'm not even kidding you. The lady told me it was 40 pounds, and I picked it up, and I was like, that is in fact 40 pounds. So the dress I ended up picking, it checked almost all the boxes. It has short sleeves, not long sleeves, which I wanted like longer sleeves, but as I was trying on the long sleeve dresses, I realized like that was going to get hot throughout the night, so I kind of changed it up. I got some short sleeves, and it covers enough of my chest, and it's poofy like a ball gown, which is kind of what I wanted, but it's also light, and I felt like I could move in it. I'm going to stamp the other hand. So here's the 4 fingers. I'm going to put stickers on these 3, and then I just did the thumb off camera, and I got to clean that up, but I'm going to do the other hand to mirror that. But yeah, so minor alterations. My parents bought my dress for me, so that was really nice of them, and I'm really happy with it. I am not a big dress person, so I was actually a little bit nervous about the whole process because I know I'm not like super comfortable in dresses and like I guess stereotypical women's clothing. I just have always worn like men's clothing. And so I was worried that it was going to be really stressful, and I remember clothes shopping with my mom when I was a kid and how stressful that was. And so I don't know. It really went super simply, and I'm happy for that. And what else? Oh, and then we got our DJ. My sister and her fiance, they picked out this DJ, and she was like, the deal was insanely phenomenal, and he DJ'd a wedding that they had went to recently, and she said he did a really good job. And so I was like, okay, like, do you mind if I use the exact same DJ as you? Because, she was going to use him, and she was like, no, here's all the info. So we booked our DJ as well. And so really there's not too much left that I need to do. I think we're going to do Costco flowers because I just I don't need anything extravagant, and our venue looks like a greenhouse, so we're going to do mostly greenery anyways. Costco flowers, like, their floral department is pretty good, and they have like a wedding section, and like if you want roses, roses are quite literally $1 a piece from Costco. I don't think we're gonna do roses or anything like that, but they have like greenery garland by the yard, which is perfect. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for like wedding shoes because I'm not wearing heels. Rob and I are the same height, and I'm a fairly tall woman, I guess. And so it's like I already don't want to be too tall, but also I find heels uncomfortable. I think they're very pretty and they're stylish, but I know myself and I will not survive a night on heels. So I'm going to do some kind of flats. So if anybody has any like cool shoe suggestions that might be fun and, comfortable, let me know. I know some people wear Converse. I don't know if I want to go that route. I still want it to look like somewhat formal, but, cute. And we got to get wedding bands. I think that's about it. Okay, so I feel like I've gotten really quick with stamping, which is kind of nice. And minimal mess, too, which, again, makes it super simple. But yeah, so a lot of people say, like, planning a wedding is really, really stressful. And I haven't felt that quite yet. I don't know if I'm going to eat those words later, but so far it's been very, very stress-free. And I think part of that, I have to say, like, part of that is definitely I'm very lucky and my parents have like helped us out financially quite a bit with this process. Also, because Rob and I are in our 30s and we have like pretty stable jobs, we're able to set aside a little bit more money than if we had gotten married when we were in our 20s, which is also nice. But yeah, so far, so good. No disasters as of yet. We're getting married on March 22nd of next year. So there's still, little under 300 days for something to go wrong. I still have to do, my alterations and stuff. So who knows, maybe something will go crazy there. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So the thing that I wanted to ask you guys about, those of you who have gotten married or who have like thought about getting married, we can't figure out what to do for our honeymoon. And like, I want to go on a really good honeymoon. So if you guys have any ideas, totally let me know in the comments. Like, what's your dream honeymoon, or where did you go on your honeymoon? We are not campers. We are not people who are insanely outdoorsy for long periods of time. I like going outdoors. I like seeing sights, but I'm not looking to road trip or anything like that. We want more like resorts or like a fun island or something. We had talked about like look at how big of a mess I made on this thumb. We were talking about one of our ideas though, was maybe to go to Japan and then hop over to Korea. However, I realized, and he realized, if we do that, I have people I would be very obligated to see in Japan. He has family that he would be obligated to probably go see in Korea. So we're going to save the Japan-Korea trip for another time because we're going to be on our honeymoon. And I don't feel like family is involved in that. That's just my opinion. So yeah, let me know if there's anything. It could be domestic, like it could be here in the US, which is where we live, or it could be a foreign country. We both have passports. We both are pretty well traveled, so yeah. So there it is, all cleaned up. I think it looks pretty cute. I'm going to add some, here's the thumb. The green of this color is not appearing very well because I'm bad at lighting. You can kind of see it more on the napkin than anything, but I'm going to add some golden stickers. I'm going to leave leave the autofocus on because I feel like that's better. Oh wait, no, we got to add our cool shimmery top coat first. Yeah, I think that's really where we're at on the wedding. Oh my gosh, you guys, though, actually. So when we got engaged, I got my guest list from my mom, like within like, I swear, 45 minutes. That woman's crazy. But Rob's parents only gave us their guest list like last week. Okay, I put it on just the thumb so far and it smeared just a touch, but that's why the thumb is the tester nail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the like smudge-free top coat on first and then I'm gonna do the rest of the nails. So I will be right back. Okay, I barely let it dry, but I feel like it's good. But yeah, so we just got his guest list, which that's actually caused me stress because we need to know how many people so that we can budget, you know? Also we need to order invitations, but yeah. Yeah, everything's going really smoothly. I'm sure that I'm probably forgetting something very important and that's why it's going so smoothly, but what can you do? Ooh, I feel like that's so much. There we go. See, that's cute, right? I think that's fun. And then I'll put the stickers on after I put this on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for wedding stuff. I will tell you guys, this has nothing to really do with anything. It's just my latest obsession. I kept hearing people talking about Bridgerton this, Bridgerton that. And I was like, why does anybody care? I'm just not like big on like British like royalty type stuff because I don't get it. I don't understand the royalty system, and so I don't care about the royalty system. And I thought that's what that show was. And then finally, I was like, all right, fine, I'll freaking watch Bridgerton because the first half of season 3 came out and everybody was like, it's so good. I'm obsessed. I watched all of Bridgerton in like 4 days. The Memorial Day weekend, I just watched all of it. I don't know. I mean, first of all, Penelope fave, the ending of season 4, part 1. Heck yeah. That was pretty nice. The show is I can't describe it as anything other than horny. It's got some steamy scenes for sure. And every time one comes on, I just think, when is the last time this woman showered? You're putting your mouth where, sir? She has not bathed in a week. And so that's what I think when I watch that show. But it's good. It's fun. Even Rob was kind of like standing there watching it and then critiquing how like this isn't how the royalty works. This isn't how that works. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not here for realism. I'm just here to, I don't know, have fun. And so I was like, well, I don't want to wait half a month for the rest of season 4. So I was like, let me read the books. And I went to my library, like the digital library, because like the library card, you know, you can check out ebooks, which is like convenient for me. And there's like a 4-month wait on the first book. And I was like so annoyed. I mean, like it makes sense. Everybody wants to, it's what's hot right now. But Rob was like, just buy the book because you're not going to want to wait 4 months. So I might buy the book and read the first book and see if I want to read the rest of them. But yeah, I've been obsessed with that. I didn't realize it was a Shonda Rhimes show. Like, I hate to admit this, but I love Grey's Anatomy. It's not like good, but it's fun. You know, it's like that kind of thing. And I really like Grey's Anatomy. And I've been rewatching it. I'm on like the plane crash part. And I don't know. I just really, Shonda Rhimes she has like a way about her that makes you just want to watch everything in all of her series, I swear. Okay, I got my stickers. I got my really long tweezers. I'm going to let this dry a little bit more before I put the stickers on. But yeah, I'm also really excited because I got some events coming up. I'm going to, I think when you're watching this, I will be there. I'm going to this event called StitchCon in Ohio, and it's a cross-stitching retreat convention type thing. I guess I just love conventions for niche interests because then a few weeks later, I'll be at Polish and Beauty Expo. So if you're there and you see me, definitely come up and say hi. Like, don't be shy. This will be my 3rd year. So I feel confident. We're going to be trying to vlog a lot better this year. I will be at the meet and greet. I will be at one of the polish making classes. So I'm really excited. Okay, so I got my stickers. Let's see if I can manage this while on camera, because I feel like I need to be so focused to place these stickers. But yeah, so basically everything's been pretty good. I've got a lot to look forward to, a lot going on this summer. Oh my goodness, I feel like I can't even breathe. That's fine. Do you ever just like have a vision and then you do it and it's not at all what you envisioned, even though you were so sure? Because that's where I'm at right now. But we're just gonna have to power through because it's like 10 p.m. So this wedding is that I'm going to tomorrow. It's outside and I heard it's supposed to rain. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. And then the reception is like at a seafood restaurant. And it's not that I don't like seafood. It's just that I don't eat a lot of like American style seafood. I usually eat like sushi, like so like a lot of like raw fish, or I'll eat like a lot of Korean style seafood. But we didn't grow up eating a lot of seafood when I was a kid. I will eat fried fish. I do love a fish fry. I mean, I did grow up Catholic, so like fish fries were a staple. Oh my god, if this bug does not come off. It's so small, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but like look at how itty bitty that bug is, and he's got like a hint of gold on him. So I thought it'd be cute to like put him on the flower on my pinky. But yeah, so I never really ate a lot of seafood growing up, and I didn't really start eating more seafood until I started dating Rob. And oh, that's so cute. One thing he really got me into was crab legs. And so I'm kind of hoping there's some crab. I don't think there's going to be crab at this wedding, but like if there was, I would not be mad. Okay, I mean, I don't, it's not too bad. I feel like it's kind of cute. I feel like it's fun. Let me do it on the other hand. But the thing about crab is like I don't peel it myself. Rob always peels it for me. So like whenever we go to Vegas, we always go to a buffet so I can eat a bunch of crab legs, and then I get my fill for like that year. And I feel like half of Rob's dinner is spent cracking open crab legs for me, but he won't like I'm like, I'll figure it out, I'll do it myself. But he won't let me do it myself because he's like, you're gonna break a nail. I'm worried about your nails. So you guys, Rob is like the biggest protector of my nails. He doesn't let me open cans. He doesn't let me do anything that he thinks is going to break one of my nails. I'm not even supposed to take the trash out because he's like, what if you break a nail? So ladies, find you a freak like that. I'm going to do this frond going the opposite way. I feel like that will look better. Oh, there we go. My nails are dry enough that I can kind of lightly pat these down. If you don't pat the stickers all the way down, then you're going to have a bad time. They're going to lift. But these, I find that the Deco Miami stickers are the most flexible of all the stickers that I've gotten so far. I need to get some more, but I'm like, I need to use the ones I have because I have so much stuff. Okay, let's figure out how to put this bug on there. Put him right there. Maybe. Oh my goodness, I've dropped him. Oh no. Oh, I got him. Okay, that one was extra hard for some reason. But yeah. Those, I'm wearing like a black dress and black tights and black shoes because, like I said, I looked up garden formal like 600 times, couldn't find anything, and then it said black is okay on their website, so I was like, all right, you know what? We're just gonna do black. So basically all I have to do now is top coat them, and they'll be good. So yeah. Let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas of where I should go on my honeymoon, because that would be much appreciated. I should probably do a wedding nails video soon so we can decide together what my nails will look like for my wedding. One of my friends was like, you cannot wear a gross color like Elysian Fields, so I guess I have to wear this to other people's weddings. Any excuse to wear this polish, to be honest. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me in the future down below. I'm definitely in the market for some ideas right now, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.